This is Showcase, Faculty Exhibition 8 at the Jule Museum. Here is Young Ah Lee talking about her work.
So we believe that the 3D printing is, always popular nowadays in not only fashion industry, but as well as other industry as well. But even in classroom setting and various places when we do research, people utilizing 3D printing just creating the object. So the vase or coffee mug, table, or house, the modular house, smaller one. But not really people think about in our fashion industry that wearable product, but they just produce the product based on 3D printed object, but we also have to think about the comfort, durability, drapability, and just 3D printed object doesn't mean people, when they wear, it's comfortable. So we really think about how are we going to make the wearable textile that can be produced as a wearable product, the garment. So textile so if you have a plastic, when you create a garment, it's not comfortable and you will feel discomfort and movement will hinder. So how are we going to make that to make it as a traditional fabric that can be used for the wearable product in the fashion industry? So that was the main interest for us to make the material, utilizing the material innovation concept, how to make the new product, new material that can be used as an alternative for the traditional. And then it dives into another layer. Is it really good? Sometimes, the 3D printed material, but we can also combine some of our existing 3D printed technique into and combine with the conventional fabric that will give a more flexibility and then comfort. The material has a better durability for use for the wearable product development. So that was the starting point of our research. This particular object, the inspiration of this art piece really came from, again, I already mentioned about 2D, 3D, the material innovation, but we really try to challenge on combining the conventional material with the 3D printed one. And when we think about it, what kind of motif we are going to put it into and combine with the bonding with the conventional, traditional material was the 2024. When you think about there is in the Asian culture, there's 12 different animals based on which year you were born. And then the year of 2024 is the blue dragon year. The dragon is the year of this year, and they have a meaning of the power, transparency, harmony, and all the great elements in it to resemble the human being. And so we really wanted to resemble the combination of the dragon as a motif to print it into the conventional fabric. So when you look at the art piece, you will see the combination of the dragon is imaginary animal and then living above the ocean. And so we really wanted to showcase how they are waving and then dancing above the ocean. So when you look at this piece, there's 2 layers of the material. The background material is actually the ocean blue and wave of the ocean with the variation of the blue and also a little bit of the sunlight color combined together. So you see the reflection of the ocean while the dragon is dancing on the top. So the background fabric was actually developed. We actually created the ocean, the wave, and then imported into and using the digital textile printer and printed onto the traditional fabric. So that's the first layer. And then on top of that, there is a traditional conventional material, the mesh fabric, 3D printed with the dragon motif on top. So there is 3 layers on top of it.